Today I'm here to set the record straight. Well, on mortgages, that is. See, there are a lot of mortgage myths out there, and a lot of people don't know what the process looks like. And they also believe what their friends say as far as what you can and cannot do when it comes to real estate lending. My name is Monica Brito, and I'm a real estate and lending expert. And I wanted to talk about 6 myths that you may or may not have come across, but if you're looking to buy a house, maybe you've been holding yourself back because of it. So let's talk about them. The first is pre-qualification and pre-approval are the same thing. And actually, no, they are not. See, when you get pre-qualified, we are not actually looking at the whole picture. We are looking at the information that you have given us, and we're going to qualify you based on that information. In order for you to get a pre-approval, there's actually a list of documents that you need to send us, and we need to run all this information through a system in order to make sure that you are actually going to be able to get that home. The second is that shopping around will hurt your credit score. Now, this is and is not true. It kind of depends. So FICO actually allows you 30 days to shop around for the best rate without affecting your credit score. And you should shop around. I mean, it is your mortgage. Not only do you want to look for the best rate out there, but you want to work with a professional that you feel comfortable with, confident in, and that you also click and vibe with. The third is that you need a perfect credit score to buy a house. Now, this is also not true. Although having a FICO score of 640 and above will allow you to get a better rate on your loan, you can do a FHA loan for as little as a 500 credit score. Now, this isn't ideal for everyone, but we always want to look at the big picture to see what your plans are in the next couple of years. So if you have a low FICO score, feel free to reach out. We can either give you tips on how to improve your credit score quickly, or we can find you a loan that will work for you now, and then we can talk about your options for the future. The fourth one is you can't be in debt to purchase a home. And yes, debt does affect what we call in lending your debt to income ratio. However, you can have a percentage of debt in order to still get qualified for a home. Typically, we like to see around 36 to 42%, but there are programs out there that will allow you to have more debt as well. So the best option is to contact your lender to see what your options are as far as your debt is concerned. Now, there's always options when it comes to debt. You can A, pay down your debt, or B, try to find ways to get more income. And we can tell you what needs to be paid off and what can stay. Our goal is to give you all of your options. The fifth is you need 20% down to buy a house. Now, of course, 20% is the gold standard when it comes to purchasing a home. And what having 20% down helps you to do is actually avoid PMI, private mortgage insurance. This insurance allows the lender to protect his investment when it comes to lending you money. But there are programs out there for as little as 3%, 3.5%, 5%, and even no money down. So once again, talk to your lender about your options. If you don't have 20% down, let's figure out what we need to do in order to help you. The last one is that your down payment is your only upfront cost. While your down payment is part of your closing cost, you actually have other things that need to be paid during the process of the loan. Some of those things are escrow fees, title fees, prepayment on an impound account when it comes to taxes and insurance, if your program needs you to have an impound account. Now, some of these fees are paid for by the seller and some of them are paid for by the buyer. But be prepared to have about 2% in addition for closing cost. And we can talk about your options as well as far as the seller potentially helping you with some of those additional costs. So I hope this helps as far as things that you may have thought of in the past and they have prevented you from purchasing a house. I will put my contact information below. If you have any more questions about lending in California, please feel free to reach out to me, and we will talk to you soon.